You hit me once, I hit you back. You gave a kick, I gave a slap. You smashed a plate over my head, then I set fire to our bed.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
I'm the stronger Billy.
This is the President of the United States.
When I was in high school, I made nothing but A's. You're surprised at that, aren't you? Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Firstly, the name is Julia, not Deer.
Unbelievable. That's a promise.
Hello, I'm Karen Nicholson. I've come to apply for the housekeeping position. Watch your back. I'm not done.
Name's Charlie.
This is Bob.
Nice to meet you.
Put on your dancing shoes, guys, because we're gonna boogie. I'm here today because I share a mission and a goal with the Women's Foundation, which is to support and encourage women and girls to reach their full potential. And I've spent a great deal of my adult life advocating for women and girls by, among other things, choosing parts that I thought might be encouraging or inspiring to women. It's true, I was in a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy. But that was early on. I think, putting that aside, the film that had the most impact on my life was Thelma and Louise. It really, in effect, changed the course of my life. It cemented my passion for helping to empower women, and it has driven my commitment to that cause ever since. Of course, first, I had to get cast in the movie. When Ridley finally decided he wanted to direct it, I was given the opportunity to meet him. So here I am. I have a year's worth of thoughts and passion and notes about, this movie. And so for about a half hour, I'm pitching him fervently on why I absolutely must play Louise. And he's listening, and he says, so, in other words, you wouldn't play Thelma. So there's just a slight pause. And I say, you know what? As I've been talking, I've been listening to myself, and I'm not convinced. Now, I actually think I should play Thelma. And, the fact is that women are seriously underrepresented across all sectors of society, but for the most part, we are simply not aware of the full extent. A couple of years ago, the White House Project actually did what they called a benchmark report, where they looked at 10 sectors of society, like academia, business, law, politics, etc., to find the percentage of women in positions of leadership or authority. And the average percentage right across the graph was 17%. So how can that be? How can it be that in the 10 most important sectors of our society, everything had leveled out at 17%? But that percentage is actually all around us. If you look, women in Congress, for example, make up 17%. 17% of movie narrators are women. In Fortune 500 companies, women account for only 15.6% of boards. Women make up 17% of cardiac surgeons. It's also the percentage of women in the Animators Guild. My body fat is 17%. It's just weird, isn't it? The time for change is now, and there are very powerful agents of change here that I would like to introduce. All of you. All of you, all of us, are powerful agents of change. We will embrace what Dr. Martin Luther King called the fierce urgency of now. We cannot wait to see if gender equality happens in the natural course of time when all evidence tells us that it will not. The lives of too many girls are at stake. As Nobel Prize-winning economist Dr. Amartya Sen says, every year at least 2 million girls die worldwide because of inequality and neglect. Women and girls are missing, not merely as fictional characters, but in the cold light of day. What we need across all sectors of society is to add women. More women on screen and more women behind the camera. We need, in the realms of academia, business, law, the military, add women. From the people reporting the news to the people making the news, add women. To the ranks of policymakers, corporate boards, justices, prime ministers, and presidents, add women, encourage women, include women, vote for women, hire women.